for everybody to kind of be able to sleep a little bit more peaceful. We brought in security.
Holy shit, what is this, a hitman? God damn, rolling up in the Mercedes-Benz? That's crazy, it's a fancy-ass car. Did they get John Wick for security or something? Alright, y'all. Today we're watching the second part that we never finished of World's Strictest Parents. If you haven't watched the first part, I'll put it on the screen for you right now, and you can also check it out in the description. I highly advise you to watch the first part before you watch this part. But yeah, the last video got 10K likes, which was the goal, so we're finishing this episode. And don't worry, I'll give you guys a rundown for those who don't want to check out that first video. So the teenagers showed up to the ranch and they immediately got caught with cigarettes. And then one of the chores that the parents made the teenagers do was shovel horse poop. But this guy didn't want to shovel horse poop, so he went outside to smoke a little cigarette, but the dad didn't really like that too much, so the dad pulled up on his ass and proceeded to lower him close to the horse poop. Yeah! Then the teenagers decided to get their get back on the parents by throwing rocks in their windows and spray painting the fucking sheep. The next morning after, the dad decided to walk down to his property to see what the teenagers had done to it, but it was completely damaged. So then Pops got his get back on the teenagers and spray painted them while they were in bed. Then Mr. Pops made the teenagers talk to his father, Grandpa Ron, because Grandpa Ron had built the place that the teenagers fucking destroyed. But Grandpa Ron couldn't get to them as the teenagers were already destroying his mailbox next. So then the parents called the cops. And that's where we left off.
I don't need a nutter, but I'll take it.
You spray painted a helpless sheep.
He really did spray paint a helpless sheep. And for what? Like, he didn't even draw anything nice on the sheep. Like, this is such a mid-ass drawing. And the sheep looks pissed that he even had to have that spray painted on him. Look how cute the sheep looks.
After a good shake-up by the local sheriff.
Chad, is it racist to impersonate accents? I've been thinking about that recently. I want to impersonate this Australian accent, but I don't know if that shit's racist. Like, I promise I love Australian people. It's just that after a good shake-up by the local sheriff.
Our teens have decided to stay on the farm.
Oh no. They surrendered? Is this what I'm hearing? Honestly, realistically though, where could they have gone? Like, they don't have a car. They're here on this property for a week. An entire week. They never had anywhere to go, which means they broke the property and destroyed that mailbox. All for nothing. Hey, if I was the dad in this situation, I'd make the kids' parents start paying for that shit, cause like, these teenagers must have costed them like a few $100s, maybe even thousands in damage. I'm telling y'all, I don't know why Pops doesn't sue the kids' parents. He could probably get a bag. Tell them, bring me my money.
But they're now made to face a shattered Becky.
I took my children somewhere else because I don't trust you, either of you.
Damn, so she really had to relocate her children for this episode. I mean, it makes sense. These teenagers are like really chaotic. They're smoking, drinking, they're breaking property, they're breaking mailboxes, all in under 48 hours, keep in mind. And I'd imagine these parents kind of raised their kids to be very obedient and very, what's the word? Sharp. And I guess they didn't want the teenagers' energy kind of colliding with their own kids' energy, and they had to just separate them. That's crazy. These teenagers are not good influences.
And I shouldn't have to do that. Because this is my home.
Yeah, put your foot down, Ma. I don't know why, but I can't get that one clip out of my head where she's throwing back the ball. It's hard to take her serious after that clip.
I have never experienced any kind of behavior like this in my house. It's just took me by surprise that there are teens out there that are this unruly.
Facts. Mom's making a good point. I'm surprised too. Smoking on somebody's property without their permission, then breaking the parents' windows on their property, and then spray painting the sheep. Like, these kids are wild as hell. Now, if we're talking about the parenting though, I can't say holding somebody close to a piece of horse shit is a good disciplinary method. That's kind of gross for the dad to do, honestly. And clearly the kid didn't learn his lesson from his face being held close to a piece of poop, because right after he went and destroyed the barn. So this is all chaotic.
I'm just blown away by their behavior.
Sorry, Becky.
She does not give a shit.
For everybody to kind of be able to sleep a little bit more peaceful, we brought in security.
Holy shit, what is this, a hitman? God damn, rolling up in the Mercedes-Benz? That's crazy, it's a fancy-ass car. Did they get John Wick for security or something?
They're trained in physical restraints. They're armed.
Oh, he knows he's cooked. He is not getting around this one. But honestly, I'm surprised that the parents even had to take this measure. They're really out here hiring security. I guess that just goes to show how reckless the kids and the parents are in this show. Like, why, if you're the parents in this situation, why wouldn't you just send the kids home after this? Like, isn't hiring security quite a bit of money? Like, doesn't it cost a lot? I'd imagine so. I guess these parents are just dedicated.
Holy.
We're not playing games anymore.
Oh shit, Pops isn't fucking around anymore. Oh shit. No games, he says.
We're not playing games anymore.
Me when bro plays too much games.
We're not playing games anymore.
But Kai and Celeste don't see what all the fuss is about.
They just got him sitting here watching them? Like, what the fuck? Imagine you're just chilling at your crib and you just have this SWAT officer staring back at you. So what, are they just stuck in this room with this security guy just staring back at them? That's kind of creepy.
We vandalised sheep. We broke some windows in a house.
I broke the letterbox.
Oh yeah, we broke the letterbox and the sign. What have we honestly done that's that bad?
I mean, bro, you just listed it, bro. Damaging somebody's property is kind of a big offense, especially if they catch you. Not even trying to sound like a fed. It's just like, you know, if you damage like somebody's barn by breaking their windows, breaking their boxes, spray painting their sheep, that's got to be a few $100s in damage. And if I ever caught somebody doing that to my house, if somebody comes and breaks my windows and I figure out who it is, which I will because I have a Ring camera, then I am pressing them for my money back to pay for these windows, or I'm suing their ass. No ifs and or buts. I'd have the footage.
Well, the teens have got all night to ponder that question. All exits are now being monitored by security, so they won't be going anywhere.
And they're locked in, literally. Nah, but I really can't blame the parents for getting security, because it's like, what do you do if you're in their position? Like, you can say, oh, well, the parents should have just raised them better, but it's like, no, the parents have to go to sleep eventually. And the last time the parents went to sleep, the teenagers went to break their barn. So, like, it kind of makes sense why they had to hire security if you think about it.
Kai, time to get up.
Oh, this just gave me bad flashbacks. Oh my God. I don't know how many people are gonna relate to this, but back when I would have little phases for when I was in trouble with my parents, they'd always wake me up early, bro. Like, say I get caught with a vape or something. My mom used to ground me for like a few weeks when that would happen. And during those few weeks, I would have the rudest awakenings at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, basically I'd have to get up earlier while I was grounded out of punishment. And she would not hesitate to wake me up. She'd turn on the lights, she'd start using her voice. Oh my God, I'm getting flashbacks.
Kai, time to get up.
It was exactly like this though.
It's a new day, but Kai has woken up with the same old attitude. But Mark's got some cold reality for him.
Holy shit, Pops really wasn't messing around.
We're not playing games anymore.
He wasn't playing any more games. He said it himself. Now, if I was back to being 15 years old and my parents had woke me up like this, I probably would have crashed out. Oh shit, we got the counterattack?
Oh my God.
You know those two are having fun while they're recording this scene, bro. Sometimes I think this shit's scripted, but I don't know.
Today, Mark is trying a new tactic. He's separating our teams. Celeste will stay on the farm to do chores, while Mark takes Kai to get supplies to clean up their vandalism.
Okay, so the parents are separating them. That's honestly a W strat, because like, you got to think about this. When the teens are together while they're doing the chores, they're more tempted to be on some bullshit. So now that they're separated, it's going to be harder for them to, like, I don't know, coordinate and rebel against the parents.
Paint stripper. How much you need? Small mess, big mess?
Oh shit, so they're making him clean up the mess. Honestly, another W call from the dad. I already know this kid was not expecting to clean up his mess though. He thought he was just gonna be able to get away with destroying it and then leaving, but nope, he's stuck.
I'd say it's pretty big.
Well, I think Kai needs to learn a lesson of commitment and follow through.
Hey, W lesson from Pops. Wouldn't this be the lesson of actions have consequences though and not commitment? I mean, commitment's important in life, but like, I don't think that really has to do with this. Really, it's just actions having consequences. If the teen wants to go ahead and break the dad's window, then he has to face the consequence of cleaning it up and then fixing it up again. And honestly, that's a W lesson. That's life. Actions do have consequences. Unless you're an evil billionaire, of course.
There we go.
But the lesson doesn't end there. Mark is also making Kai foot the bill.
Oh, he's making him pay? Okay. I thought Pops was gonna like go after his parents or something like that, but no, he's going after Kai himself. But isn't Kai a teenager? Like, does Kai even have a job? Does he even have the money to afford this?
You need to spend your money on this. You've got money on you.
Okay, I'm not paying.
Oh boy, now's when some conflict is about to start. I'm calling it. He doesn't want to pay the bill. That's kind of dumb because he made the mess.
Kai, this is your mess.
I don't care. I'm not paying.
Oh my god, this kid is really something. Imagine having somebody pull up to your farmhouse and then break your barn, and then they don't even want to pay for it or clean it up. Like, I'd be livid if I was the dad.
A defiant Kai has decided he's not paying or staying.
Well, that was a quick transition. So he's just gone now? He's just not staying around? He's like, I'm tired of this. Whatever y'all got going on.
Mark catches up with Kai a mile down the road at a tobacco shop.
Damn, these kids are fiends, bro. Why is it that every single World's Strictest Parents episode has a cig-addicted fiend kid? Are there really that many teenager fiends out there that are smoking cigs nowadays? I thought it was vapes. I thought vapes were the popular thing now. Actually, wait, this episode was aired in like 2006, so okay, never mind. It makes sense why there's so many cig fiends. If they would have done an updated version of World's Strictest Parents, though, I would have bet that a lot of the kids that come in have vape addictions. They should really do that. They should make an updated World's Strictest Parents. This is like low-key old. It'd be cool to see the contrast of the old World's Strictest Parents and the new one. They should really make a new one so I can make videos on it.
He's going to buy smokes.
Those Marlboros?
Yeah, Marlboro.
How much for?
He's 16.
Damn! Pops just messed up this kid's plan.
Oh, dude, you can't buy no cigarettes here, man.
Where are they? You can't buy no cigarettes here, man. What is this, Alabama?
So close. You're a grunk, mate.
A grunk? I have never heard that word in my life. I'm about to look that one up. A grunk? Is that a grandpa unk? A godlike being, a rat, or a good moment. Yeah, he was probably calling the dad a rat. I don't know if it makes sense for him to call the dad a godlike being.
Are we going home or are we going back up here to the shop?
You can't buy no cigarettes here, man.
He says home, and I say shop.
Dad's standing on business. He is making this kid pay for the mess that he caused. And honestly, I can't even blame the dad.
What the? What?
Bro got bamboozled. He can't believe it.
Why are we back here?
I think deep down he knows why he's back here. There's some crazy country music going on right now, bro. You can't buy no cigarettes here, man.
But Kai is still trying to dictate terms.
Oh my god, Kai, get down, brother. You broke their property, you broke their barn. He's just trying to get you to pay for the damage you did. You're caught. You can't go anywhere. You tried running away, he brought you back. Like, why is Kai not giving up? It's over, bro.
Well, if I can get ciggies, then I'll happily buy it.
This is next level fiend behavior. Holy shit.
I'm not negotiating.
I'll give you the money, but I'm not going in.
What is this kid's problem, bro? Well, I guess I shouldn't say what the kid's problem is, because the reason for why he is how he is because of his parents, most likely.
I don't care about your environment, bro.
The consequences are tomorrow you're going to jail.
Oh shit. Now we're really not messing around. Pops was not lying earlier when he said he was done playing games, but he is standing on business.
That stubborn teen 0, persistent parent 1.
You know, I think Kai really thinks that I'm trying to show him who's boss. And in reality, I'm trying to keep his butt out of jail.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if the dad is right on this one, because the only reason why this kid destroyed his barn windows is because the dad held his face over literal shit. So I don't think it's fair to paint this kid as like too reckless. I mean, sure, he's a little reckless for destroying the property, but you gotta understand that it was for a reason. Personally, I think the kid is in the wrong, of course, but the parents aren't necessarily in the right either for that whole poop stuff.
There's one other small matter to take care of.
If you want it picked up, you can pick it up yourself.
What is this, a staring contest? Who's gonna blink first?
Fine.
I can't even really tell when bro blinks. I mean, his eyes are hanging so low. Is the dad even awake? Look at him, his eyes are barely open. Wait a minute, Is the dad faded off the za? But nah, about the episode, I really don't think that Kai is in risk of even going to jail. I think the dad's kind of over-exaggerating. He's trying to say like, oh, I'm teaching a lesson so he doesn't go to jail. But it's like, bro, the only reason why he damaged your property in the first place was because you held his face close to shit. But then one could say, oh, but two wrongs don't make a right. And I agree. But you could say that about the dad too, because Kai got caught smoking outside of the barn. So that's when he decided to hold his face close to horse shit. Which means that the dad is guilty of the same exact offense. To me, so far, they both just seem impulsive and mad.
Mark feels that today could be a turning point in Kai's stay. He spots another opportunity to teach Kai a lesson.
Oh my God, this is so dramatic.
It's a prison crew on community service duty.
Oh my God, they really brought a prison crew just because these kids broke a few windows? Are we serious? This is OD.
I seen you guys out here and thought maybe if he see that you guys aren't having a picnic, that he might learn something from it.
I might learn something from. I'm sorry, bro. I'm immature. I don't care.
It looks like Mark's instincts were spot on. Meeting the prison crew seems to have had a big impact on Kai.
Okay, I guess. Listen, I'm obviously agreeing that it's wrong that Kai damaged the property and that it is illegal. I understand that. But the fact that they're trying to paint Kai as some like extreme juvenile just isn't true, bro. I mean, the only reason why he damaged that property was because he had his face brought close to the poop by the dad. And if you really think about it, that's like bullying, bro. The dad is literally bullying this kid. So really, if you think about it, the dad needs some parenting too.
Makes me feel like something's actually kicked into me.
Bro got scared straight by the prison van. I mean, it makes sense. No kid wants to go to prison. And it is good that this kid wants to change now and actually clean up the mess and actually right his wrongs. So I guess it is just good at the end of the day. Anyways, the parents set up some horse therapy for Mr. Kai, and they ended up having a deep talk, which kind of strengthened the bond between them two. It made them hate each other a little less. Then Kai got a note from his mom at home where she talked about how she was really hurting and how Kai's actions are hurting her and how she wants him to change, which caused Kai to really reflect. Then Kai gets a visit from Grandpa Ron, where he says that he forgives Kai and that he doesn't have any anger in his heart, which then makes Kai really confused and start to regret absolutely everything. So then they shake it out and everything's good between them. So then they decide to have some fun and go canoeing, and that's where the trip ends. It's literally over after that point, which I thought was a little strange. I thought they were gonna have to make Kai clean up his mess and like fix everything, but I don't know. I guess they didn't show that. And if you really think about it, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of the show of, you know, strict parents, because it seems like they weren't too strict after all. But they did shove one of the kids' face in poop, and they called the cops on the kids. So I really don't know what to take away from this episode, if I'm being real. But yeah, that's really all I have for today. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this. Did you enjoy it? Did you dislike it? Let me know. If you guys want to see more content like this in the future, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, like, could we really say that these parents are strict, or are they just impulsive? Like, I don't know. I feel like both of the parents and both of the kids had some childish moments in this episode. But yeah, drop your comments down below. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure y'all are staying hydrated, healthy, and safe. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.